RC PokeCard build number 9. My linear actuator is in. This thing is very simple. It's got 2 wires. 12 volts extends it one direction, and if I reverse the polarity, it retracts it. Once it gets the maximum extension or retraction, it stops. So this might not be so bad. I like this. I'm not going to be pulling extra amps trying to extend it all day. But while we got the 2 parts apart, let's go ahead and give it a good paint job. Don't want to gum up the motor or anything. That red is for the top. I wish I had more time to sand it, but time is tight. Sometimes you just gotta go with it. Here's the bottom markings. Gonna tape it off. Need to do the rest white. And there we go. We got our 2 halves. I do need to touch up the lines, but let's move on. Let's go to controls. All right, I'm gonna take 9 volts, get a reducer so I can power my 5-volt receiver. The receiver and the Arduino is 5 volts, so we're gonna use this reducer. Here is the Arduino. I'm gonna use an Arduino Nano. Also, they ain't really cheap back in the day. I could use an IR receiver, and then I have to carry that remote around, or I could use a little Bluetooth adapter, but then I have to hook it up to my phone, and you're already carrying the remote. Why would you even bother? God, I like this Nano. You know, these things were like $4 back in the day. Not anymore, though. Here's an old project that had a Bluetooth, a Nano, and a voltage regulator, and I had RGB lights. I could do whatever colors I wanted from a phone. Alright, so here I am going to hook it up on the breadboard. I'm going to make sure I got power. I'm going to make sure I power up my receiver. And then I realize my dang laptop supplies 5 volts when I plug it in USB, so I have to rewire all the power side. I never said I was smart. Alright, powering it up here. Let's see, 5 volts. Yep, red light, I'm good. And let's see if we can get 5 volts to our receiver. Very good. Alright, so when I start with my basic code, I like to copy simple code. I don't like the complex code cutting back. I like simple code and adding to it. So here, I'm going to add what to do when I press the channel 3 button. Make sure I read the PWMP signals. Here I go. Double slashes just mean comment, so I can add different code later. Alright, it's off. I'm reading 0. I'm going to turn it on here. And now the receiver or the Arduino is reading 2000. Great, I got one number. And if I press the channel 3 button, it simply changes to about 1000. I got 2 numbers to work with. That's some good programming start.